I have a gazillion things to start.
Okay, start with one of the gazillion things. We're gonna narrow them down.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's first off, we should start with Facebook.
Yeah.
This can take a few seconds. Come on, Facebook. I mean,
I think
seriously.
this time it's gonna be smoother than our West venture into streaming.
Yes. Okay. Live.
That's it.
That's it.
Did we mute everything?
Yes, we did.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Just gotta open that screen chat.
Yes, I'm gonna open the chat. Just let me connect to.
Yeah, you even got a notification. Imperia online is why.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow!
Wow.
That's very kind of Facebook, by
or
the
as
way.
Owen Wilson would say.
Are you a fan of Owen Wilson?
I'm a fan of that phrase in particular, you know.
Yeah.
There was a massive gathering in Australia recently where hundreds of people gathered to say wow like Owen Wilson. I kid you not.
Seriously?
It happened. And it was just wow, wow, wow. It was amazing.
Things people gather about.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah. Come on. Okay. Okay. YouTube is.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
As well.
How are you guys? In the middle of the Nomads.
In the middle.
Well, earlier than the middle.
Earlier than the middle.
1/3, I guess.
Yeah. Well.
You haven't muted this stream though. Oh, you have.
Yes.
Oh.
I have. You know, I have gained a level. Jesus Christ.
Mitko is just doing some wizardry behind the scenes.
Yes. Oh. See, that's why I hate.
That's why you can't have nice things. Copy pasting, killing. Be hard, guys.
So, George,
Yeah.
have you noticed something peculiar
Something peculiar. I don't know.
so far?
I think I'm gonna learn something new today. What kind of peculiarity have I missed? Because all I'm seeing is normal nomads, you know.
First of all, let's just check the attacks while I'm
There's
making some kind of
pillage happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a tricky time because not the previous attack, but the attack before that was also a pillage.
Mm-hmm.
So we have in 3 attacks, 2 of them are pillages right now. Some players might be a bit heavy-handed by that.
Yeah.
Because as you know, pillages are the hardest ones to defend, especially like because at this stage you can get away with fortress
Mm-hmm.
defenses, but villages you gotta go on the field and defend. So those are a bit tricky right now, but I think the attack that's coming up right now doesn't have any archers. Correct me if I'm wrong, can you cover on the army? Yeah, no archers in this attack, which is interesting. I'm gonna be interested to see how people will defend this. Because it's only spear. Oh, no, never mind. What am I talking about? Some heavy archers. Never mind.
And you have a freaking archer commander.
I was just excited. It's. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Okay, so
Yeah.
description, you just don't care about it. Put robot capture for them, and you're gonna see the difference. Thank you, Vladimir, for your suggestion. We will take it under consideration.
Yeah.
By the way, so hello people, welcome to Nomads 13 recap of week 1.
Yeah.
How fatal was it, George?
It's alright so far.
It's alright so far.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna whip out some statistics right now, and it's gonna be like, oh, maybe it's not so alright, but.
Well, I'm gonna just check out the website, and I'm gonna yes, and we are going to see that some of the people who are in top, let's say top 20,
yeah,
have already lost lives. You know.
Which are you looking overall or only for some team?
Well,
right now.
some of them even lost a lot of lives for this stage. Oh, okay, Zvonko, whatever. Why,
Alright.
George?
Yeah, just
This
wanted
is the
to make
first-
sure
yes.
we're looking at the global ranking right now.
This is the first question. Why have
what?
people lost lives so early?
To be honest, it's very easy to miss one attack. I think a lot of players are very sure in themselves in the beginning, and it's kind of easy to just let yourself chill for one battle. I know some cases where players are like, "Oh man, one wave I decide to take a break, and they take one of my provinces."
Some of them
Just because they think that they've nailed the previous wave, so they can just chill for 10 hours.
I heard that some of them even got the province wrong in some of the attacks.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, did I say that
Oh,
out
wow.
loud?
That's interesting.
Yeah, okay, you're waiting for the Nomads to come in the province. In the second attack, in the third attack, you remember how happy I was? Did you see the
I did.
photo?
I did.
Yeah. 896 people got their province wrong.
Yeah, that was interesting. Very
How do you
interesting.
get your province wrong, George?
I don't know. I would never do it, so I have no idea.
Oh yeah, no, of course you would never do it.
Yeah.
They have lost lives because they didn't recognize script will do much percent of attack power.
Yeah.
Aha, yes.
So in other words, they attacked a lot of barbarians, and they couldn't defend.
Yes, and we even lied to the scripts as well.
Imagine if they accidentally just attack a player. It's like, ooh, what the hell?
Yeah.
But it is a valid point though. It's tricky getting a lot of attack power from the barbarians. Everyone's like, oh my god, this is part of the main ranking. They just go hardcore on barbarians, but then it's gonna bite you in the butt. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. The second question is, where in the world is the defending
champion?
Nomads champion?
Yeah.
Serhai.
I don't know. Have you seen him anywhere?
Well, I don't see him. I currently don't see him in. Probably I need new glasses, but I looked twice or three times.
Yeah, definitely not in the top.
He's not in top 50.
Maybe he just decided to take a break. Maybe he thinks that the last championship was the glorious moment, and you can't go better than that. Although there is the moment of the new great people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking he might be tempted by that.
Or he probably plays under different alliance. Nah.
What do you mean by different alliance?
A different nickname.
Oh, different alliance. All right. Maybe.
No. Because how would you pin
I guess
your badge?
Why would you need a medal on an empty account?
Yes,
silly,
exactly. It's a bit of.
Oh, you got level it up to level 20. That's that. Right?
Also,
it's a bit easy.
very very interesting discrepancies I see in the ranking. See the second guy. Algran.
Yeah.
See his enemy soldiers killed compared to the ones the Professor 99 did, and it's a lot of difference, and he's very close to him by in the ranking by points. Also, we have these discrepancies in the players' network points. What does that tell you, George?
Yeah. Well, some people like to invest a lot of resources into things they don't necessarily need. Like I imagine some people just put some points in spying for no reason just because they want the net points.
Rostislav, yes, he said scroll down to see even more kills. I mean, yeah, but you're 31st, Rostislav.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. Still 50 wives left.
Yeah,
with that much
yeah.
killed enemy units.
Why?
That
Why in
counts,
the
yeah.
world would you kill so many enemy soldiers?
Because they deserve it, Mitko.
Yeah. So don't stand between me and the soldiers I have to kill. Yeah, but that doesn't buy you a place in the top 10 currently, Rostislav. So you have to step up your game, man.
I think the situation in top 10 right now is too early.
Volcanic.
It's too early to even think about it for top 10. I think once wives start flying left and right, then we're gonna see the final week or so what's gonna be more stable. It's gonna be all over the place right now, I think. Yeah.
Okay, Kamal Sharma, it's 1 a.m. here. We are very glad that you took the time to watch us during these late hours. Thank you. We feel honored. Now time to run as mad for barbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, figures. Okay, so the second question, very important, George. What in the world is happening with the red team?
It's a bit of humiliating.
Yeah,
isn't it? Like,
I mean, defeat after defeat after. So
step it up, step your game up, guys.
all you red skins out there, put your hands up and tell me that you will come back, because shame.
I mean, we can see
hashtag shame.
I guess that also makes a lot of sense. Like the top 4, 3 of them are blue.
Yeah, and they're still losing.
Yeah.
So
no. The blue team is owning. That's what I'm
yeah.
So far.
So why the blue team is owning?
I don't know.
Because they.
It's always like the numbers are always very close. So I think the red team has what it takes to overcome the blue team. It's just a matter of, I don't know, a matter of luck. It's not an organized thing. I mean, you can't be like, okay, our team, we're gonna organize, we're gonna do better this wave. It's all about hope. Everyone's just doing their best.
So Rostislav says that they lose because me and Professor, because him and the Professor are in blue. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay. So George, we have these archers, we have this heavy, we already have the heavy
yeah,
units.
It's been a few attacks now with light and heavy units.
Do you think the players are ready for the heavy units?
What sort of question is that? Some players already have elites and stuff. Like, I even think we could have brought the heavies earlier, to be honest. But it's fine. Let them have some fun in the beginning.
Yeah, but just kill them all. Like
it doesn't matter actually, because like the heaviest thing is the numbers that we throw at people. It's not it's the composition and the numbers. Like you can still get owned with a lot of heavies even if you have elites. It could be difficult. I mean, we're already seeing so many wives being lost. So
don't you think that it's a proper time for us to think about some kind of kill them all attack? So they see them, how will they squeal? It's
like what?
Just put some. Remember? No. I don't think you remember. But in the first one or in the second edition of the Nomad invasions, we had this very tricky attack, which was towards the end of the tournament. We decided to send them 300 units, only 300.
All right.
But each of those units had more than 100 of all skills. Yeah. Really. Attack, defense, etc., and they could, these 300, because it was the time when 300 the movie was in the cinemas, and we were very excited and inspired by this movie, and we have decided to
how did it work out?
To launch. The trick was for you not to field an army, because they could slaughter uh, uh,
Yeah.
every field army, no matter how big it is and what it is. You have to just stay behind your fortress and just kill them until they try to bring it down.
So just
that was the trick.
Nail down the morale.
And a lot of people fielded armies because they thought that we got the attack wrong.
Alright, that's interesting actually.
And we slaughter a lot of people who were like, what? With only 300, and it was huge fun.
It's interesting. By the way. I imagine how is that simulated even?
Well,
because you can't, like, the units in the simulator
we kind of didn't we didn't have any kind of artificial intelligence by then, and
no, I mean, like, when you go in the simulator, you simulate an attack.
We had a guy locked in a room who was tracking all the players. Yes, who was tracking all the players and their development, and he came up with attacks by hand, the analogous way, if I can,
the good old
say that,
pen and paper mode.
And then he was if you put 300 guys with those skills, and if they field an army, we can slaughter a lot of people. Let's see how many of them will actually defend.
That's interesting.
Properly.
Maybe we should do the opposite for this Nomads. Crazy amounts of enemies.
Yeah,
but with just very tiny attack values. You know, just so little.
Don't reveal it. Just.
Yeah, it would be interesting actually. It would be interesting because you can artificially bump up the minimum army that's pushed out in waves, and then you can just set them with less attack, and some players will automatically simulate a way with whatever step next there is, which when in reality is going to be very small resources. It's a nice idea. It's a nice idea.
Or probably negative skills.
I don't know if we can do that.
No,
let's not promise
probably break that.
Yeah. Let's not promise anything like that, because once we go back, they're gonna hate on us, like by proxy to me, to you, you know.
Okay, George, we will now be in the second week of the Nomads. A lot of speculations about why the blue team wins. A lot of names. The blue team wins so much because I'm in the red team. Gabriele Arteri is probably that mole, that traitor within the red team.
No, you can't sabotage the team. Sadly. It could be fun if you could, like, send spies and steal resources and stuff. You know. Aggressive infiltrators.
Yeah.
That's actually an idea. It's very interesting for the game.
Okay, how will the second hi Super Megatron. He says hi Imperia Online. This is in our YouTube channel. That's my favorite game. I hit the live. Hi Super Megatron.
What's up?
Nice to be with us.
Nice to see you.
How will the second week go, George?
Tougher. We've already seen, like, the final 2 or 3 attacks have way more losses than the previous ones. I noticed the past 2 ones are with some heavy losses overall. And I guess it's just because it's slowly shifting towards heavies. Obviously, there's different unique skills that heavy units have compared to light units, compared to elite units. You know, once the elite spearmen come, they're going to be very dangerous when they're in high numbers, because they have that special ability when they're more bunched up together, they do more damage. And in the same time, I think the pillaging stats are a little bit less with the eliteness when it goes up. I think the White Horsemen are like the craziest pillaging armies. So these things change, and depending on that, it's going to change as well. But more loss is progressively, I'm sure, because the difficulty bumps up.
Yeah. Also, you have to cope with the barbarians.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing, right?
Yeah.
Nomads, barbarians.
Yes. Yes. Double threat. I mean, barbarians from the
you
one
mean
side.
attacking and defending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbarians from the what? Do you think that they are in alliance, the Nomads and the barbarians?
The Nomads and the barbarians. No. I don't know, but what I can say is that, like throughout most Nomad games we've seen, like the amount of attacks towards barbarians have been crazy peak in the beginning, and then just slowly narrowing down. Like the amount of people attacking kind of stays the same, narrows down a bit, but the number of attacks towards barbarian camps goes steadily down.
Why?
Well, because the attacks are more dangerous. Each one is incrementally more powerful, so you would get incrementally less attacks on barbarians. If you recognize that, like if you continue attacking like crazy, it's not going to work out. Even if you're like, oh, I want that first place, I want to attack as much as possible, it's not going to be possible after a while.
Well,
so we see some stats.
We see. Yeah! Oh my God! I almost
was waiting patiently.
Jesus Christ! Well, those stats are probably very, very interesting. They are the stats before this wave hits. We just yeah. Blue team wins because they can play this game. Thank you. This is the truth. Yeah. And the red team obviously cannot play Nomads.
According to everyone in the blue team, that's the gist of it, right? According to the red team, it's these workers from the blue team. How could they?
Yeah. Okay. So those are the statistics in the Nomad invasion after wave number 13.
They are in Bulgarian.
Only 800. I know they are in Bulgaria so soon
because you didn't take the time to like Photoshop stuff and remove.
No, I cannot Photoshop stuff. You know, there are people who will say bad words to me if I touch.
You could have asked me. That's all I'm
Photoshop. I know, but you are busy. Don't worry, everything is fine, George. We have undefeated people, 859 in total.
That's the one over here.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
Why so little?
Well, it's not so little. I mean, you have 50 wives. And that's 859 people with 50 wives. You know? I think it's normal. Yeah.
Why you don't comment our comments? We are trying to comment all comments, but sometimes you are so busy commenting other people's comments that you cannot comment whatever. So once you have so many people worrying about it, okay, Kirov says, why do not you lock out people playing illegally and with a script making the impossible percent increase in the threat?
That's the thing though, in this tournament, you go hard, like you can kill yourself with barbarians.
Yeah.
Even if you're like in crazy amounts of attacks, you're still gonna be
actually Kirov, you cannot make impossible increase in the threat because you will kill yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, there is a thin line, I guess. Like if you're a good player, you know when to stop.
Yeah. You cannot increase the threat indefinitely. I mean, there is a dependency for this threat.
Yeah.
So it's irrelevant how do you play. The only relevance is how will you find a balance. And believe me, no kind of helping tools or something people are talking about can help you find this balance.
You know, there's already like a lot of different subcategories for the rankings, and a lot of them are good strategies just to lay low have only a few provinces and just create the optimal solutions for you to have the least amount of suffers, because one of the rankings exactly is like the most optimal way you can play, so the least army you lose. And sometimes the best way to do that is just by playing a little bit chill and calm.
Yes, Rustislav, we know that now you probably have a lot more network points than you have in these rankings and military points as well, but you are still leading. So, woo!
Most interesting. Most undefeated ones are Bulgarians, followed by Romania, Brazil, Russia.
Oh my God! I just noticed that we haven't updated the lives. It says 30, and there's supposed
it
to
does.
Be
it should
50.
Be 50. It's not 30. It should be 50. Why are you sharing this sensitive information with us?
I think I'm gonna kill myself. Yeah, I know. Okay, so let's just assume that those lives there are not 30, but they 50. Are 50. We will 50. Fix our statistics. Never gets old to fail in front of your audience. Okay, let's just destroy the evidence.
Destroy the evidence, erase it.
You didn't see
it's
this.
On the internet.
Yes, you didn't see this, guys. Let's just pretend it never existed. Thank you. Please don't kill us. Please. I hope I don't get fired for this.
We're giving them plenty of aggressive outlets through Nomads. I think we're safe.
Okay. So what's going to happen, George, besides Rostislav Stoyanov killing more and more enemy soldiers and performing an unspeakable genocide over the poor, innocent and democratic nomad tribes?
Democratic,
yes.
They're just...
Yes.
Every 10 hours.
Like, he's like.
Well, I guess they're democratic. At least they say, hey, we're gonna come after 10 hours every single day, but after 10 hours on schedule.
Yes.
You can see our sign schedule over here. It's all very clear and crystal.
So the time of the next genocide
is the 14th wave right now.
Yes. 1.5 hours.
Yep.
So, George.
What are we gonna expect?
Do you think that there will be undefeated players in this?
I sure hope so.
Because a lot of people are playing for this.
I
read some of the opinions and the comments, and they all, a lot of them said that they will try to, everybody sets a different goal for this tournament. That's the beauty of the tournament.
Yeah, for someone it might be top 50, top 10, top 100.
Yeah, and they will try to remain as long undefeated as they can. How important is this for your prestige, EP, etc.?
Depends on the person, I guess, but for the type of people that play our game, I think it's very important because a lot of our players are all about glory, like personal satisfaction, status, self-fulfillment. So I think the Nomads are the most hardcore representation of that. Rostislav says there are 30 million barbs down. Yeah, that's a lot of barbarians.
Rostislav, how can you even live with yourself? I mean, look at those innocent. I mean, okay, let's see them again. This is despicable. I mean, 125 million killed enemy soldiers. By the way, he lost a lot.
Oh, of course.
That's pure skill.
That's the point of this. That's you can't it's impossible to kill so many without taking a few losses. It's crazy.
Yeah, we'll see. And he's still undefeated. Boy, am I going to be happy when you lose your first lives.
No, I hope no one loses a lot of lives.
then I will see how will you stay with this smile of yours, Rostislav. Yeah.
You just want to see the world burn.
Yeah.
That's.
One last comment from me.
Yep.
I see a lot of Russian flags in top 10 currently. See? See?
Yeah.
5 out of 10 Russian flags, George. Do the Russians come to change things in Imperia Online?
Definitely interesting. I don't know. It's a
They
big
didn't.
domination.
They didn't get the medal in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
They almost
yeah,
got it.
Almost got third.
Do you think that they have something to prove?
To prove. I mean, this is personal, right?
Yes,
But
it's
also,
an individual tournament.
Even if it is individual, if you see, yeah, I guess you're right. If you see that many Russians in top 10, it does also send a message out there.
Yeah, yeah. We are here to stay.
Yeah.
We will change things in. Well, we were. I was hoping for them to be able to fight their way for a medal in the World Cup. They almost did make it.
I think they got outplayed on diplomatic level
And
more
also,
than anything.
yes,
but that's
and,
old stuff.
And
right?
also, I think that Sir Harry hasn't said his word yet.
All right, you think there's a chance?
He kind of started slow in the previous edition.
Was it
of
like
the
that?
Nomads.
All right.
Yeah. Then he suddenly, just at the right time, in the middle of the tournament, he was like, "Boop, I'm here."
Yeah.
We'll
We
see.
definitely have a lot of returning big players from the previous Nomads, really solid players. There are sadly also some that didn't come back, but there are quite a lot that did. And I think that you're right, some of them might swim out of the sea towards the middle, and we might see some more names we recognize from previous Nomads games.
It's just like in a competition of cycling. You see that guy leading for a long time, and suddenly in the middle of the competition, he just runs out of air, and the main group.
Digger once in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like any marathon. You gotta the
distribute
steady
your
and
strength
clever. Well,
evenly.
there's also some that are just constantly on first place and they win it all.
Yeah. Okay, George. So we'll see you guys again next week, Monday, 3 p.m. server time sharp.
To recap week 2.
In the meantime, please be careful what you do with the barbarians, because if you don't, barbarians will definitely try to make your lives miserable.
Yeah, but they are friendly.
And red team, win. It's time for revenge. Wake up, step up your game, and show these blue skins that you are a force to be reckoned with.
It is time.
Bye guys. Good luck.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.